Welcome. Thank you for joining me here. We are live. We're going live on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and TikTok as well. So do let me know where you are watching from. And if you know somebody that could benefit from these sessions, then please do share the live as well. These take 20 minutes-ish. And basically, it's just a little bit of a couple of tips and tricks to help you with your mindset reset for the week ahead. And then also a little bit of hypnosis just to kind of reinforce that stuff and then stick it in there. That's good. And also it's a way of me to play around with some of the production on these live streams as well. So if you do find anyone that will benefit from this, then please do give it a share for them as well. And like I say, it's about mindset and it's about kind of helping you be more motivated to get the best out of your weeks going ahead as well. So most people don't need more motivation. They need a reset, because right now, your mind is carrying all of the stress and tension and everything from last week. The pressure, the stress, the things that you didn't finish, the conversations that stuck with you. And to be honest, this week, you're going to try and build a better week. That's what it's about. And so as you do that, on top of everything, kind of just being motivated by itself, that just doesn't work. And most people don't realize this. But you don't start fresh on Monday. You start from wherever your mind is. You're bringing all the clutter from last week, and you're already going to start the week overloaded as well. Absolutely. But if you start it clear, then you can get the best chance that you've got. But if your head's a mess, your week's going to be a mess too. Well, this week's been a great week for me. I've been at a SAM networking event, which was really, really good. Over 90 Yorkshire businesses there. An absolutely fantastic event. Standing room only for my talk, obviously. It was only a small room though. But it was really interesting because the people always think that success comes down to strategy and marketing, sales, systems. All of those things are important, but being in that room and speaking to people, watching how they think, it reminded me of something simple. People who are winning right now reset faster. They do it faster than anybody else. They get their mind fresh and ready. Now, the idea behind this is they don't carry the baggage from one day into the next. They don't sit overthinking. They don't drag yesterday into today. They reset quickly, deliberately. And so that's the purpose of what we're going to be talking about today. I'm going to give you some simple systems, nothing too complicated, not too much fluff. There may be a little bit in there, but some practical resets that are going to help you out this week, that's going to help you take control of your mind again. Before we get to that, a couple of shout outs as well. Great to see you guys. Awesome. And Hemona, great to see you too, over on YouTube. So do stay tuned for this because we will be doing a little bit of hypnosis as well. But the most important thing first and foremost is to kind of clear the noise. Stop starting your day in reaction mode. Most people wake up and within seconds they're on their phone, doom scrolling, checking messages, looking at emails, and instantly you've handed control over your mind to everybody else. You're starting to having to respond rather than kind of set your day up. Give yourself 5 minutes. No phones, no input, no noise. Just sit. Breathe and let your mind settle. Because if you don't control your input, you lose control of your direction. Let that sink in for a minute. No, this is an old logo hoodie, Brian, as you can see from the fade, but I do like it. It's a G as well, in case you're wondering. So, next up, I want to get you out of your head, all of it. Like, get a mental dump. Grab your phone, grab a notebook, and just write. No structure, no filtering, just whatever's in your head, dump it all out. Things that you're thinking about, things that you're worrying about, things that are just making noise in your head, the things that you need to do, just get it all out. Put it in a note, write it down, just let it all out. This really does help kind of give you clarity, because that clarity and focus doesn't come from thinking more. It comes from seeing it. When it's in your head, it's overwhelming. When it's on paper, it becomes manageable. But the thing is just by letting it out, just by getting it out, it stops taking up space in your head. Now, this is an area again where most people go wrong. They create massive to-do lists, 20 or 30 things. Literally, they get the to-do list and they don't even give themselves a chance. So what happens? They do the easy stuff, they do the fun stuff, and they avoid the important stuff. And then you feel busy, but you're not being effective. Does that sound familiar? Where you can be busy and not actually getting anything done. So instead, do these 3 things. Ask yourself, what are the 3 decisions I can make this week that are actually going to move my life forward? Not urgent, but important. And once you've got those 3 things, that's your focus for this week. Everything else is secondary. Does that make sense? Good. Once you do that, it means you're then focusing on the things that are going to actually move the needle and not being busy with the noise and the other stuff. So yeah. Procrastination. Let's deal with it, because this is kind of an area where lots of people get stuck. I know I used to suffer from this a lot myself. It's where your brain kind of tells you that it's too big or it's going to take ages and, well, do you know what, I'll do it later. Here's the thing, especially when it comes to the I'll do it later. I used to have so much faith in future Grant and his abilities that I would delegate all of my tasks to him. That's not the way to do it. Here's the rule. Don't commit to finishing it. Just commit to starting it, just for 10 minutes. That's it. And again, start with tasks that you know you can kind of get into and build momentum. Because that's the thing. Once you start, momentum kicks in. And momentum always beats motivation. I guarantee you this, because once you do start, you do kind of get on that roll and that mind of yours becomes focused and fixated on the task. Here's another one that's instant and most people really ignore it. If you're feeling overwhelmed, if you're feeling stuck, like there's just too much stuff going on in your life, the problem isn't your life, it's your state. Change your state. Stand up. Breathe. Big deep breath through your nose, hold it, and then out through your mouth. You'd be amazed at the difference that this will do. Do it 5 times slowly. Change your physical state. Breathe in through the nose, hold it, and then out through your mouth. You'll start to feel it. Your body shift and your mind follows. And that's the thing that you're going to realize with a lot of this stuff. Your mind follows your body. Now, you're not broken. You just need that reset. And that's what we want to do. Get all that stuff out, change your state, set those important tasks that you want to get done, and forget about the noise. Now, let's take this a step further, because it's one thing understanding all of this logically, but it's another thing to lock it in at a deeper level. One of the things we spoke about this week at the business conference is your unconscious mind wants to keep you safe. It doesn't want you to make you successful. So let's get your unconscious mind on board. Oh, before we do that though, going to see Morrissey live in concert. That's amazing, by the way. I absolutely love Morrissey. Great taste in music there. So in a moment, we're going to go into a short hypnosis session. A quick note before we do, as we do every week with this, do not listen to this whilst operating heavy machinery or anything like that. If you're driving a car or any time, operating machinery, anytime you need full consciousness, watch this later, not now. Cool. So make yourself as comfortable as you can. Find yourself somewhere that you can sit back, relax, do whatever it is you need to do. If you've got headphones, put those on. Put your phone on Do Not Disturb for 15 minutes, just to really allow this to kind of go into it. Sit back, lay back, whatever it is you need to do. And just allow your eyes to gently close. Awesome. As you sit there, I want you to listen to the sound of my voice. You may begin to notice that you don't have to try to relax. It's something that happens naturally. And as you sit there, lay there with your eyes closed, just allow that relaxation to just wash over you. Just simply allow it to happen naturally. With every breath that you take, every noise that you hear, and every word that I say, just allow yourself to drift down deeper. Letting go of the pressure and tension of last week. Letting go of the noise. Letting go of the self-doubt. Letting go of the pressure. As you let go of that pressure now, just drifting down, calm and focused. And the more you listen to the sound of my voice, the more that you can relax. And the more you relax, the more your mind begins to open. Your mind is able to accept these suggestions, knowing that you will benefit deeply. And as your mind opens, you can begin to reset, because you let that pressure go. And it's just like clearing some screens, a space. You can just wipe it clear. And as you do so, you just allow it to breathe, fresh, clear, ready. And as you can continue to drift and dream into your hypnosis, into a place where you're still aware, you just don't care. The sound of my voice washes over your body and reaches that part of you deep inside. And as you begin to let go quickly of what no longer serves you, and as you let go now, you can focus clearly. Your mind knows what's important, and you can focus on what really matters. You can take action easily, without hesitation. Say that again. You can take action easily, without hesitation. Overthinking never got you anywhere. Action is the thing that helps you achieve your goal. From this moment forward, anytime you take a big deep breath and you hear my voice, your mind will naturally begin to reset, to drift back down, to focus. It'll allow that calm, focused energy to enable you to just feel in control of you. Because you're not someone who drifts anymore, not without a purpose. You're someone who makes a decision. And when you decide now, you realize that people who decide move forward. They take action. And from that action, they can recalibrate if needed. But action beats overthinking. So imagine tomorrow morning when you wake up. You wake up in your normal routine. But instead of reacting, you pause. You clear the noise. You focus your mind. And you decide. Then and only then is when you move. That's right. Because when you decide tomorrow is going to be the day for you, you realize that by taking those moments in the morning when you first awaken, this is the moment when your unconscious mind is in this state. It is open to suggestions. So you take your time to be very deliberate about what you feed yourself in those few moments after you wake up. You decide not to pick up your phone. You decide to clear your mind, to set your priorities for the day, to be focused, to be deliberate, and then to take action. And then and only then, once you have set that map for the day, that's when you get up. That's when you can reach for your phone. In a moment, we're going to count from 5 all the way back to 1. And then when we do so, you'll open your eyes feeling wonderful and refreshed, feeling focused, feeling clear, and feeling ready to take on this new week. But for now, I want you to just imagine what it would feel like if you could just let it all go now. And by doing so, by getting rid of the noise, you will realize that tonight when you go to bed at your usual time, you're going to have a wonderful night's sleep. No stress, no tension, no cares in the world. But as you drift and dream, you'll go off into a wonderful place where you can have wonderful dreams. And as you do so, when you sleep, it's a time when your mind and body repairs itself. As you sleep down now, you find yourself healing, resetting, ready to take on the week. Tomorrow morning when you wake up at your usual time, you'll wake up feeling re-energized, revitalized, because you've not got the excess baggage of the previous week on this. You've got a fresh new day, a fresh new week, and we're in a fresh new month. So you start that fresh, you set your priorities, and then you go, you take action now. And as you do so, you will find yourself halfway through that day, surprising yourself already at how focused and clear your mind is. How you find that the chit-chatter and noise is just drifted away and you feel more clear and focused. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 all the way up to 5. As I count, you'll find yourself locking in these suggestions. Realizing that each Sunday, when you listen to these, you find a deeper, more profound understanding. 1, allowing yourself to come right back now to this moment. You can drift and dream. When you sleep tonight, you'll have a wonderful, relaxing sleep. I don't know if you're going to have amazing and wonderful dreams, or if you'll remember them when you do. But you will find that you wake up with a new spring in your step, ready to take on this new week. 1 and 2 are lighter and brighter. From the top of your head to the very tips of your toes. Every nerve, every fiber, every muscle of your body feeling so good. 1, 2, 3, 4, feeling that energy rushing back into your body right now. You may become aware of a tingling in your fingers and toes. I don't know, but I know you're going to feel so good in a moment. As we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, eyes open. Have a bit of a stretch. Shake those fingers, shake those, whatever you need to do. Feel good now. That's right. Become aware of your body. Become aware of your surroundings and allow that energy to return, feeling lighter and brighter in every way, shape and form. Great to see the chat there as well. And Nobbit in the chat as well. Buddy, how are you? It feels like I've not seen you for ages. Yeah, Guys, if you are feeling good, do let me know. But most importantly, you know, if you want to go deep on this, drop me a message. I'm available for consultations, etc. But that's not why we're here. Every Sunday we go live at 7:30, and we kind of go through these resets of the week. So yeah, all good. And if you want, you can check out the website, which we're doing some work on that at the moment, where we've got a full Confidence on Command program is available. But there we go. That's it for this week. New week, new mindset. All is good. Yeah, good to see some old familiar faces in the chat as well. Like I said, guys, if you do find value in this, or you know someone that you think may find value in this, then please do share this to them. And if you do want to show support, then please get yourself over to YouTube and subscribe as well. It always does help as well. Oh, thank you very much. You have a great one too. It's always a pleasure. And my love to the pets as well. Yeah, I found a new cat, a Silkrin Rex, I think it is. The ones that have got the curly hair. And so I'm like, trying not to get one, but they are pretty cool. Cool. Christopher Ingram is in the chat. Good to see, but a local hypnotist as well. One great thing about Yorkshire is we've got some fantastic hypnotists around here as well. We've got some great training schools, so that is good. Chris, hopefully you are well, and I'm looking forward to seeing that show in Batley. Batley, bearing in mind, is the centre of the universe when it comes to entertainment. We should grab a coffee at some point. I'm always up and down the country and everything, so it's always good to kind of catch up with local hypnotists as well when I can. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. Take care. I will see you. Oh, we were not going anywhere yet. We need to know about this. What's the new cat? What's the cat's name as well? And there's always two types of people with cats' names. There's either the people that go with like something really random, or like really ridiculous. I always wanted like a Mr. something or other, like Mr. Bojangles, obviously. But yeah, mine were Elmo and Hercules. Random names, I know. If you don't know, as you can tell, I'm a bit of a cat addict. I was actually doing a live stream from the local RSPCA the other day for another project I'm involved in, and they've got some amazing cats there at the moment. So I just want to adopt them all. Oh, sorry, get a new cat. I thought you meant you'd got a new cat. Yes, I agree. That is all of the encouragement that I need. Problem is at the moment I'm on the road all the time, and I'm in and out of the country, and so it's not fair at the moment. So I'm waiting until I slow down a little bit, if that ever happens, before I get another cat. So I'm trying to encourage everyone else to get cats so I can visit. Guys, thank you for joining me this week. It's been an absolute pleasure. Take care. Whatever it is you're doing this week, have a great week. Remember, life is really short, and you've got to enjoy this journey the very best way that you can. Take care, guys. I'll see you soon. Yes. Dogs are too needy, Sean. Dogs are definitely too needy. Cool, guys. See you later.